September 2017. As I flipped through the pages of the books from her library, I wished I could have talked to her about them. I had known her for some 11 years, starting with my first day at school. From the few days that I had spent in a different school, I did not want to be enrolled in any school again. So, on my first day at Koormanchal Academy, when they asked my mother to pick me up after 3 hours, I used a skill that I had mastered by then. I started crying. Madhu Ma'am talked to me and said that I could sit in the classroom for a while, and if I would want to go back home, she would call my mother up. The playgroup classroom became a second home to me. Descending down the stairway, I would secretly imitate her walk. One day, she found out and laughed in the richest of gladness. Every day, we queued up outside her office, where she offered as many candies as we liked. If she would not be in the office, we unabashedly ate the candies anyway. Mischief is mandatory, she would tell the parents. Our classroom, run in an old building, resembled an art studio. The walls were painted with abstract strokes and designs. There were paints and colors kept specifically for the use of any little artist who wanted to add to the wall art. We dined at a round wooden table, sharing food and stories. There was no lunch bell nor any specific period for any study. We could take any time we wanted. Time is an illusion, lunchtime doubly so. She transformed school environment. Beyond anything, school became an exciting place with her around. In response to her ritual "How are you?" question, students flung their arms open, shouting, "We are excellent." Every occasion became a celebration. She could suddenly ask for music systems to be brought or a game of dumb charades to be played. You could not stand in front of her with dullness. You had to give up on mediocrity. There were things I disagreed with, ideas that I found dichotomous, grudges that I bore, and she probably knew. Regardless, the connection I shared with her was always profound. She touched the lives of so many people, empowered them, loved them, and added some uncommon dimensions in their lives. The last time I saw her at the Mahasamadhi of Sitaram Babaji, a saint that she looked up to, sitting with closed eyes, silently. Few months later, she passed away. They say the soul remains. I'm sure it does. Above the tall treetops, the patches of sky seem to have her presence. In the sacred chants of the special Buddhist prayer that she listened to, her presence rings. I have been too rational a creature to daydream, but it is true. I could not have long conversations with her. I had always wanted to ask her questions, tell her some answers I could find or not find. In the times that I was in dark dilemmas, I read all the books from her library, books that opened an altogether newer dimension, books that indicated what dimension enabled her to live life so well. She believed in us, in our abilities, potentials, and talents. She gave us a school that changed our lives in a way hard to imagine. The last words that she said were, "My role is over, the show must go on." We will grow up to bloom into the best kind of beings we can be in order to truly celebrate your life. Happy birthday, ma'am. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I'm not there. I do not sleep. I'm a thousand winds that blow. I'm the diamond glints on snow. I'm the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I'm the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I'm not there. I did not die.